Hey y'all, it's your girl Angel Sunshine, and I'm here today with a message because Spirit said you need to hear this. And whatever it is you need to hear, you know I'm going to get that to you. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes. I just really appreciate all the genuine love, the support for those that's been following me since I started this channel last year. Thank you. Today, this video is going to be 2 parts today. I'm not going to do just 10 minutes. Because, you know, sometimes them 10 minutes, they just be not enough for me. But, yeah, so let's jump right on into the reading. My book that I've been talking about basically all year will be out real soon. I'm just not going to say a date because it's best to keep certain stuff to yourself. You know, when they come out, I'm definitely going to let everybody know I look forward to y'all reading this book. A lot of people don't know, but you can heal through words. You know, you can heal through reading. When I was young, I used to read Chicken Soup a lot. I don't know if y'all remember that book, but it was a book full of different stories about how people would go through things and God would come through and save them. I don't really see Chicken Soup around no more, but I know I read every book that was written with Chicken Soup, and the book used to help me. And I was very young reading that book. I think this had to be like the 90s, but it was a really good book, and it gave me the strength I needed as I grew up. You feel me? I always would search for the book, and I remember saying when I was young, I'm going to write a book just like Chicken Soup for the Soul that's going to help people when they need help. When I say Chicken Soup for the Soul, the title of the book, you know, you eat chicken soup when you feel sick or you want to feel that cozy, warm feeling in your body. The book itself was the chicken soup, but it was for the soul, to make the soul feel warm, to make the soul feel good, you know? And like I said, when I was young, I used to always say, when I grow up, I want to be able to write a book that can be chicken soup to the soul for another person. So, yes, my book is called Hidden in Plain Sight, and I'm still working on it. And, yes, I will keep y'all updated on it. So, let's jump right on into the reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants y'all to know today. So, I already pulled the cards. The overall energy for the reading today is health. I will honor the physical vessel that enriches my soul. Somebody could be going through some type of mental health issue right now, because that's what I'm getting. Most of the time, people don't realize how much certain things affect their health. For example, last year at my job, well, I'm not there anymore. Thank God, God removed me from out of that. But I was going through a lot of turmoil where I was working at last year. And I couldn't understand why. You know, I'm not the kind of person that go out and search for trouble. I don't look for trouble. I like peace. And I know that every day ain't going to be a peaceful day. I already know that. But I try to strive for peace throughout my days because that's what I deserve. I feel like I went through hell and back already. So anything else should be peace. So it was real hard last year because my supervisor kept picking on me, kept antagonizing me, kept trying to pull me back to who I used to be. And to me, it was like, okay, yeah, I'm ready for this battle. Because I dealt with people like this before in my life. You know, I had people that been hating on me. I had people that secretly was hating on me. I had people that, you know, I had people that just didn't want to see me go to the top. So when I encountered a person with that same energy, I already knew how to handle it. And like I said, I was going through the motions, you know. I was like, okay, all right, this lady thinks she gonna want to war with me in the spirit. In secret, we could do it. But, you know, as the months started going by, you know, September, October, November, now December come, and I'm realizing, like, damn, we still going at it in the spirit. And I didn't realize how much that was affecting my mental health. How much it was draining me, knowing that I got to get up the next morning and go to work and be on guard. because I know this lady don't like me. Or I know this lady trying to take me out. Or I know this lady, she just don't want to see me rise to the top. So every day I'm getting up on my bed and I'm like, yeah, let's get it. But after a while, it was like, I'll fight you to the blood. You heard? This is real shit. I will battle you down to the blood. You heard? Because that's just how I am. I'm a warrior at heart. So we could battle for years if you want. But that's my ego talking. In all reality, you cannot battle somebody down to the ground like that. Because it'll take a toll on your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health. You won't even realize it. And I didn't realize how much of strain it was causing on my spiritual health. I didn't realize that. Because in my head, all I knew was, you want war? Let's war. But sometimes, you don't have to do anything. Sometimes, you just got to allow God to do what he do. Whatever this is that's affecting your health, Spirit is asking for you to change it. It's time to change. It say a resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Why would you resist life? Why would you resist change? That's what I had to ask myself. Because a few months later, I was moved to another site away from where I was. And I remember God saying, Shaniqua, this is where you're going to be working at. And I remember saying, what? Working here? It's too much locks in here. You got to unlock this. You got to unlock this. I work in a facility with kids that's locked down. So it's like, I don't want to be locked down. You know, I never seen myself having a job where I would be locked down. But at the end of the day, it ain't about whether I had a job with the kids being locked down on the floor at the top. It didn't matter. God was saying that's enough of you battling this fight. Let us take over from here. You know, and I was like, what? I'm used to being here. And even after battling that lady for all that time, I still wanted to go back. Not even thinking about my spiritual health, my physical health, my health in general. I was trying to resist change. But in the process of me resisting change, I was resisting what was already laid out for me. Feel me? So at the end of the day, when God was like, this is where I want you to stay at, whether I wanted to stay or not, I had to stay. Because I know better to resist change. Why would I go back to what broke me or tried to break me? Because I don't want to be locked down. Because I don't like certain circumstances. You know? No, it's not what you want. Sometimes you won't be able to get exactly what you want. It may mess with your spiritual health. It may mess with your mental health. It may mess with your physical health. But you best to believe the moment God sees something that's messing with you, he's going to make moves. And it's up to you to be like, okay, God, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You have to open up your heart and mind to new beginnings. You have to make room for what's new. The more you hold on to what's no longer serving you, it will only make you sick. People get cancer, they get tumors, they get all types of stuff, and they don't know where the hell it's coming from. Where did this come from? I know people that catch lung cancer that don't even smoke cigarettes. I know people that catch cancer and it's all types of stuff happening out here. People don't have no explanation for it. That's because it's a spiritual thing. Open your heart to new beginnings. When you hold on to things that no longer serve you, it makes you sick. It makes you sick. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. And if you sick, how you going to make moves? If you sick, how you going to go to work? If you sick, how you going to go down the path God got for you? If you're sick, how are you going to be able to nurture yourself back if you making yourself sick? Spirit says surrender to the habit of people pleasing. And that all ties into this. It was to the point I was like, God, if I leave where I've been working at for damn near 5 years, I'm going to have to leave behind certain people. And I don't want to leave them behind. You heard? I don't want to have to leave so-and-so behind. I don't want to have to leave this person behind. I just started getting cool with this person, so I'm going to have to leave that behind. Spirit says, speak your needs and be true to yourself. At the end of the day, I had to keep it real with myself. Girl, you don't know them people from a can of paint. You could have got to know them people, but that's not what's in the cards for you. God said it's time to move. Stop worrying about whether you're going to hurt this person if you leave.